first Telugu film, I remember almost my 10th grade, I was completing that time. It was me, Allu Arjun, Puri sir, and they're like, wow, she's such a child. There have been many designers who were like, oh no, it's a South actor, we don't want to give you clothes and stuff like that. It was Dawn 2 remake, and he had to hold me through the neck, and I still remember there was a big setup. We were in Malaysia and he had to say some lines, and I'm like, here, and he's right here, and he said his lines and I had to react to his lines. So I'm not reacting because he didn't say his words loud. And I just looked at him. He's like, I said, you do your thing.
Rashmika Mandanna.
Her bubbliness. She's sweet.
Samantha.
Warrior. So I think her fierce nature.
Well, she has bamboozled you with her antics as a child artist, and she continues to do that, especially down south. And I know everybody at Gulte loves her. So welcoming Hansika Motwani in conversation with me, only on Gulte.com. Hello, how have you been?
Very well, thank you.
Hansika, I want to ask, where did it all start? Like, you know, you started off at the age of 8, and it's been a career, you know, you've been a child prodigy. Where did it start and how did it start?
Honestly, I was a child artist really young. I became an actor even before I thought I want to be an actor. It all started organically. Even me turning into an actress was very organic. And I think this is what it was meant for me. This is what I had to do because I'm really good at it and I love what I do.
How did it start? Like, what was the whole incident that actually...
Well, like my mom, everyone knows my mom's a dermatologist, and you know, she was a very well-known dermatologist, and a very famous actress called Aruna Irani had come to her clinic, and you know, on the doctor's desk you have your family picture, so there was my picture. She saw my picture at mom's desk and she said, "Arey, she can fit my character, who is an Indian girl based in London." So my mom was like, no, I think she's too young to act and all of that, and then she said, "Arey, it's just 2 days, 2 episodes, I'll kill her character." And that never happened. That character went on for 2 years, and then other projects happened and other projects happened, and mom asked me, "Do you want to do something?" I started enjoying it, and mom saw that, you know, I'm good at it, and she's like, "Bacha, fly your nest, do what you like."
Absolutely. When did the first South film happen and how did that happen?
Again, like I said, I never auditioned, I never had portfolios done, nothing. It just happened very organically. This was when I was really young. One South director, Puri Jagannath, saw me somewhere. I was shooting. I was not shooting, or I was sitting in Sun and Sand or something like that, having a family dinner. And he asked my mom that, can she come and do one South film, and I'm so and so. I've just given a big hit, Pokhri, which was wanted in Hindi, and I did my first film, and it was a huge hit.
Yeah, it was, and I think it opened new doors and new avenues.
That was my first Telugu film. I remember almost my 10th grade, I was completing that time. It was me, Allu Arjun, Puri sir, and they're like, wow, she's such a child.
How was it shooting with him? Like, you actually were a child when you were shooting with him?
You know, Bunny was his pet name. Yeah. Arjun was really supportive, and you know, it was a fun crew. It was just all of us there having a good time. The film was such a lovely film, and yeah, great memories.
But you know, as a child artist, and then you started off in films also very young. Do you sometimes, like, you know, when I started young, I always felt that sometimes they don't see talent, sometimes they just see your age and they feel that, oh, experience, you know, they try to like, not belittle, but they try to like feel that inko utna kuch nahi aata hoga, that they might.
You know, luckily it didn't happen with me because she's been a child artist. There's been good experience behind her, and I honestly think, you know, my experience has been my acting school.
Yeah.
I've not been to any acting school. I've never been on set. I've never been an assistant or assisted someone to get that experience. For me, my acting school has been my experience, and with me, that I really didn't face something like that.
In the last few years only, you've done almost 50 plus films. How did you balance it? And balancing different industries also at the same time. Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, everything.
You know, honestly, this is what I know. This is what I know. I don't know what to answer because I wake up every day and I pray to God, give me a time where I have no time to breathe. I want to hustle. This is what I love. This makes me feel alive. So I don't know what to say. I think it comes naturally to me.
You know, the kind of successes that you saw with your South films is unmatchable. There was a point that you were the top actress, and at a very early stage of your career. How did you feel, and what were the films that you felt like really and that you enjoyed working on?
I enjoyed working. I never thought, oh my god, this is my #1 game. Oh my god, I have 14 films this year. I never thought. My mom always kept me grounded. All I knew is I want to work because it makes me happy. And I just want to generate that happiness through my work and just be there and just feel alive. And the love that I got from people, they've welcomed me with their open arms. They've been so warm.
Yeah.
It just kept me going.
You know, whenever I travel to Hyderabad to do interviews or anything, I sense a different kind of vibe there and a different kind of respect and love as well, you know. They are very welcoming, they are very warm, they make you feel like their own.
Yes,
and they
very
don't
true.
really care where your roots are, but they will feel that, we
Yes.
can come and give you a hug.
My Tamil cinema has, Tamil cinema, Telugu cinema, any cinema down south has welcomed me so warmly that, I feel I'm one of them.
Yeah.
And I long to go back to them. So for me, that is home. And I love it. And I say, whoever I am, whatever I am is only because of my fans. And I respect them. And I just think that I owe all my success to them.
Which has been the film that you felt that was the turning point in your career, especially from South? Where people you feel that started taking you a lot more seriously?
Luckily, I've had many different films. And now I do female-centric films,
Yeah.
It's a great sense of achievement because now where a film is running on your name, on your shoulder, I feel it's a game changer. And it takes a lot for female actors to get there, to get a film rolling on your name.
Absolutely.
And for me, I just feel I feel responsible, but I also feel a sense of pride that at the age of 31, I can do this. And I have given so many years to my industry.
But did you ever feel that, there has always been a divide between genders and it's not about the industry, it's about the society at large. We live in a patriarchal society. Did you ever sense pay disparity and these kind of behaviors on set?
Of course, there has been. But I don't work for money. I come from that school and the finance department is not my department. I can talk for creativity. If I'm not convinced with something the opposite gender is saying, I will not go with it. I will stick to my roots and say, this is not working for me.
But sexism is not just about money, it can also be about the treatment. Like if I treat an actor better than an actress during an interview.
No, that didn't happen with me. I've been lucky that way, where I've been treated equally. And it's also how I demand that, and it's also how I carry myself.
Yeah.
Why should I let anyone carry how they should carry me?
True.
They are not going to give me respect. I should earn that respect, and I want you to treat me that way. I will treat myself that way. It's as simple. If I don't appreciate myself, why will the other person appreciate?
There are 7 films that are coming up and in different languages and all South films, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Today there has been that change where
Of
people
course.
are not looking at South films, Bengali films, Punjabi films as Punjabi films or Bengali films or South films. They're
Now
looking at
even
a-
South actors get clothes.
Was there any time when that happened
Of
to you?
course, there have been many designers who are like, oh no, it's a South actor, we don't want to give you clothes and stuff like that. But now they themselves come ahead and they're like, oh, you have an event, you have a trailer launch, why don't you wear us?
Same people have come back? How did you react to that?
I politely said yes. There has to be a difference between them and me, right?
Absolutely. But how did you react to that when that happened to you? Because you are very fearless and bold that way.
But I'm like, okay, your loss. Yeah, I'm just like, your loss, buddy. It's okay. But I'll never hold that against you. Tab nahi diya na mujhe. You didn't give me that. I'm like, it's okay. They'll come back. I'll work so
That's your
hard.
biggest victory.
Yeah.
When the same people have come back.
Yeah. But I'm just like, okay, now they want to style me, they want to dress me. Fair enough.
How do you see this change? Because even on Wikipedia, if you go, there was a point that it used to be like a Tamil film actor, Telugu film actor, Bengali film actor. Today they say Indian film actor who primarily works in these many languages.
Again, few letters, few words don't describe me. I always said I'm an Indian actor. I work in
Absolutely.
Indian cinema. And all of these barricades and everything are moving now. These lines are getting blurred now. But I've been acting since a while now, and I've always been said I'm an Indian cinema actor. And that's what I do. We don't go in the West and say ki French film or an Italian film.
Absolutely.
We say we're working in the movies. So that's how I call myself. I'm working as an Indian actor.
7 films. So we'll go one by one. What are the 7 films that you have in the pipeline? Which is कौन सा किसके बाद आ रहा है?
Well, I don't know which is going to release first, but there is this web series that I play a robot. It's coming on Hotstar. It's called MY3, a robotic love story that I'm really kicked about. There's another female-centric film that I'm doing. It's called Man. That film is really close to my heart because I've never gone for therapy, and that after that project I had to go for therapy. It was.
What is it about?
It's about women empowerment, what a woman goes through, and the script. When I heard the script, I was at the edge, and I usually don't really react when I'm hearing a narration. And I thought the film was very easy. And this film I was shooting right before I was getting married. So.
And you had to go for therapy after this movie?
Yeah.
To get out of that
Yes.
zone?
Like my mom had to really work with me through this because the character was really strong and whatever she was going through was really tough. And it's never happened that I've gone for therapy. So yes, this film is really close to me and I can't wait for people to watch it. And there are many other films. There's 105, My Name is Shruti, Partner, Rowdy Baby, Gandhari, Guardian, MY3, Man. And I've signed a few more now.
I think there are so many movies that she's forgetting.
I'm not forgetting, it's just like because
so many.
It has to release one by one, but I'm very excited. Yeah.
So after Man, we were talking about Rowdy Baby. So
Rowdy Baby is again, it's a ghost thriller. It's with Satyaraj sir. So yes, it's going to come out soon. Katappa. Yeah. I asked him, "Aapko pata tha ki why?" He's like, "Even I didn't know." I was like, "You didn't know?" He's like, "I didn't know it will become such a big thing." I was like, "Okay."
Nobody imagined that.
Yeah, but the first thing on first day, I was like, "You knew it will become such a big thing." He's like, "No."
You know, when you're talking about South actors not getting clothes, can I tell you one incident? I had just come to Bombay 1 year, and Bahubali 1 was releasing, and we were called, all media people in Bombay, the Mumbai media, and we were supposed to do group interviews and 15 minutes with Rajamouli sir. My interview was scheduled at 4 o'clock. We were called, we got frantic calls at 1 o'clock saying, "Can you come early because we are getting done early." You know why were they getting done early? Because most of them didn't turn up because they didn't realize who Rajamouli sir was. And we got 40 minutes with that man, the same 4 of us, all youngsters, like we were like in our 22, 23-year-olds, and we got 40 minutes with the man, and after the movie flew, the same people who didn't come for that interview were vying for that interview. This is how life changes.
Of course.
Suddenly I remembered that when you spoke about Bahubali. Guardian is with who?
Guardian is again female centric. Partner is also very close. The partner is actually my alter ego, the character. I play a man. And it's basically a science fiction film where I can't say much of it,
Okay.
but the film I've enjoyed the most shooting.
Okay.
Like I really didn't want the film to end, but it's a really nice script.
You know, you've worked with so many people, and you, of course, even if you've not worked with certain people, there are, you know, people want you to be paired opposite a lot of those actors down south, especially from Tamil and Telugu cinema. I will give you a few names. What is that one quality of theirs that you wish to imbibe from them?
Okay.
Allu Arjun.
There's so many things, man. I really like him. He's a sweet guy. His moves?
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it difficult dancing?
You know, that year was really difficult because, you know, he used to be like, "Hansu, you know, we have to start getting the rhythm." So I give a lot of credit to him, you know, because he's such a great dancer, and we used to have like these big sets, and that was my first film as an actress. But he really helped me through, and I think those inputs are still with me unknowingly that, you know, I still have them. So yes, his moves.
Okay. Junior NTR.
His moves, his confidence, and dialogue delivery.
Ram Charan.
I haven't worked with him, but I think his personality.
I've
met him a couple of times and we've hung around, so I think his personality.
Okay. Prabhas.
His calmness. He's very calm. You know, so I was doing a cameo in one of the films, and he had to hold me through the neck. It was a Billa. It was Dawn 2 remake, and he had to hold me through the neck, and I still remember there was a big setup. We were in Malaysia and he had to say some lines, and I'm like, here, and he's right here, and he said his lines and I had to react to his lines. So I'm not reacting because he didn't say his words loud. And I just looked at him. He's like, I said, you do your thing. and you know, there was so much of hangama around because there were choppers and there was a big setup in Malaysia. But that man was calm. So I think his calmness. Yeah.
Mahesh Babu?
I've never worked with him.
But anything that you would
I
like
think
to.
his charisma.
Rashmika Mandana?
Her bubbliness. She's sweet.
Samantha?
Warrior. So I think her fierce nature.
Pooja Hegde?
Cute. Cuteness. That's what comes to my mind.
Nayanthara?
I can just think of boss lady types. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's also been one of those women who's been a strong voice and face behind those women-led films.
Yeah.
And one of the first few people who've actually, from this generation, especially Anushka Shetty, who've actually led and made people believe. And you, along with them, I feel all of you've come together to make the world a better place for women, especially, and that's the way it should be. But if there are 3 actors that you wish to work with who you haven't worked with, who are the 3 actors and why?
I don't want to just pick 3. I want to pick all the 300 or 30,000 people out there. I want to act with everyone and gain some great experience.
But any legendary actor that you wish
why should I limit myself with only one actor? Why should I limit myself? I should work with so many others, and why can't I work with the same actor again and learn something more? So I would say I can't name one.
Apart from the films that you've already mentioned that you're doing, what are the films that we can look forward to? Like, have you signed anything down south?
Yes, I have, but I can't say because the production has to announce it. Of course, we have to go the professional route. But yes, I have signed 2 other films.
And when do you start that?
Started maybe.
Oh,
or soon.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Hansika.
Thank you.
I think Hyderabad loves you. And it was a very quick decision, and thank you for doing this and for accommodating this. And I wish you all the best for the 7 plus the 2-3 films that you're doing.
Thank you.
I think by the time we do an interview next year, you will be like 50 plus, you'll be like 70 plus films possibly.
Maybe.
And it'll be like a riot.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys. Hi, this is Hansika Motwani, and you're watching me on Gulte.com.